Because that man was out of his motherfucking mind.
What is good, people, and welcome on another episode. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing great. And if you are here for the very first time, thank you so much for being here today. It's 2024 and the podcast pandemic has started again. A lot more microphones are being used and there are a lot of things that have been said already. We thought we were going to be leaving the podcast pandemic in 2023, but it started again in 2024, and I am about to be bringing you guys so many series. This particular one is given if I have to see it. You guys have to see it, and I think this is why a lot of people are even sharing this particular clip. I am going to roll the clip in a second because I really want you guys to hear what this man said he's doing after impregnating another woman and giving birth to a whole child. He said this is one thing that he's doing to excel as a husband. So without wasting much time, let's just get right into it.
There might need to be some podcast mic regulations passed. I believe somebody needs to sponsor a bill, either the House or Senate. Y'all do what y'all got to do, because after you see this video, you're going to agree that everybody can't have access to one. This man was asked what adversity he faced. Here's his answer.
Marriage.
Oh,
It's tough.
how long you been married?
7 years. When I first got
Got
married,
kids?
2 by my wife.
Why you say it that way? 2 by. Oh,
I'm overcoming. I'm overcoming this adversity.
You have 2 by your wife, which means you got some other ones.
I have one more.
How old is that one more?
He is turning 2 in December. Exceeding, excelling, and overcoming. I'm surviving it. I'm 2 years past.
Well, you're not surviving it. It's something that you did.
Oh, most definitely.
Now, technically, you can face adversity that you caused yourself. Nobody said adversity had to be external forces. It could be self-inflicted adversity, still adverse.
But I'm still, me and my wife, we still rocking. Like I'm surviving. It's
Well,
tough.
she's overcoming.
Oh, she definitely is.
You obviously did something you weren't supposed to do. I think you need to learn how to exceed and excel as a husband. So tell me how you're excelling
As a husband.
as a husband.
I could use multiple examples, but for one, I'll say one I most recently did. My wife, she didn't even realize I was doing it. One day I just randomly sent her. I always send, my thing is blue hearts. Sent her a blue heart. Love you, babe. Good morning. On my morning text. Next day, love you, babe. 2 hearts. Next day, love you, babe. I caught myself sending her just like three random hearts. And I said to myself, oh, let me see how long I could go on with this heart. Like every day, I'm going to add an extra heart. I want to see how long, this was real talk. Like little tactics. And I said, let me see if I could finish this thing throughout the year into the new year, right? Long story short, I messed up, right? Went 21 days. I don't know about you, boy. I felt good about 21 hearts, like straight, everything good. No arguments, no disagreements.
As you can see, it's Shure Microphones as a company is getting away with wanton recklessness. That we could, if there gotta be less quality audio. That man said, I sent her the hearts. That's what I'm overcoming. I sent her the hearts. Colorful. I wanted to do it all year. I messed up. I lasted 21 days. It's not his fault. That audio frequency shouldn't have been recorded. The camera industry is getting away with it. Y'all blaming the men and it's the equipment. Don't blame the podcast host. If people didn't have equipment, you know what I'm saying? When you buy podcast mics, they got the interview and it's what you finna say, or what you finna allow to be said, what you recording. Tell me first. Because you can't, the people shouldn't be able to record that quality. That audio was quality. Shure microphones, what Michael Jackson used to record on. They should be $1 million. You should really think about it before you buy them. It should be $2 million.
That man got up on that podcast and said the way he exceeds and excels as a husband is by sending his wife blue hearts. And he sent her an extra blue heart when he feeling himself. If Jesus himself don't come down here and be my man, I will never
have a man. If y'all don't get Crip Master Flex off my goddamn news feed, I know something.
Throughout the year
cracked the
into the new
code.
year, right?
Peep games.
Long story short, I messed up, right? With 21 days. I don't know about you, boy. I felt good about 21 hours. Like straight, everything good. No arguments, no disagreements.
He said he was going to send hearts every day for a year to exceed as a husband. Nigga didn't even last a month? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, man? This nigga said this shit like I cracked the code. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I started like sending her blue hearts every day to make up for the fact that I had a baby on her. Wait, I was like, what if I send her in a text message a heart? Yeah. You had a whole baby on her, fam. Yeah, we overcoming it. It's some adversity. That's 18 years at least. Now, here's the thing, right? Okay, you know, marriages, sometimes you got to work through things, yada, yada, yada. I understand infidelity. I know that happens. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know that shit happens. But nigga, you making it seem like it's your adversity, fam. You the one who caused it. What do you mean? You the one who caused the adversity, cuz. What are you talking about here? He did this shit like, he's like, yeah, this real talk. Like, what? Peep game, nigga. Yeah, I started sending her a heart every day. You only did it for 3 weeks, fam? That shows that you just are not able to commit to anything, nigga. You couldn't commit to your wife. You couldn't commit to sending her a text. You could have at least pre-programmed the text. If you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have at least delivered or pre-programmed the text. You couldn't send a heart every day. What? On top of the fact that that's literally the bare minimum of a basic relationship, let alone a marriage. That's the bare minimum for a basic fucking relationship. If you're trying to exceed as a husband, especially after what you did, you need to show that you don't want her to experience any kind of discomfort or pain ever again because you caused her pain. What could that mean? That could mean, oh, I make sure that when she comes back from work, whatever, she don't worry about nothing. She got her feet massaged just in case her ankles hurt. She got her back massaged. She got every single day for literally the rest of your fucking life. Why? Because you're trying to show her you don't want her to experience any kind of pain or discomfort. Because the kind that you are giving her is going to be at least for 18 years.
If you have not gone and watched that video, please go and watch that video. Because that man was out of his motherfucking mind. But everybody in the comment section is like, oh, his wife needs a divorce. She needs to leave him. No, love bug, she should have left him when she found out about that motherfucking baby. When you stay with a man that has a baby on you, you cannot expect that man to be anything but trifling. So by this man being excited by the barest minimum and think that he's doing an amazing job, it's because his wife is convincing him he's doing a fucking amazing job. As a married woman, if I found out that my husband had an outside child, it is over. The marriage is done. Now we got to deal with some random woman that I don't know for the next 18 years. And I'm supposed to smile like everything is cool. She's built different. She's built different. They're both at fault. Buffoonery.
My morning text.
You will never guess the context under which this man is sending his wife blue hearts. He's sending his wife blue hearts because he had a whole baby on this woman. So the podcast host asked him, what kind of adversity have you been facing? And his answer was marriage. Why, do you wonder? Because he's been married to his wife for years. They have 2 children together. And then he has another baby that's 2 years old. A baby that's not with his wife. And so the podcast host is like, okay, how are you overcoming this? What are you doing? What are you doing to be a better husband? This man says he started sending his wife blue hearts. Wait, there's more. Then he goes, okay, let me see, how long I can keep this up, sending her blue hearts to make up for the outside baby. Tell me why. He says on day 21, he realized he messed up and didn't send her the blue heart. So not only did you have an outside baby, not only did you think that sending blue hearts would make up for said outside baby, you couldn't even keep the hearts going? Child, the bar is...
That was 2 by...
I'm overcoming. I'm overcoming this.
Black women, once again, you don't have to settle for struggle love. He's married to his wife for 7 years, cheated on her 2 years ago, and had a baby, and then had the nerve to come on the internet and be like the hardest thing he ever had to do was marriage. Why did your wife cheat on you, fuck someone else, and get pregnant and have a baby? No, you did that. You did that. I hope she sees this, and she sees what kind of shitty man you are, and leaves you for someone who's better. Because how dare you cheat on her? Don't use a condom, skeet your little juice into another bitch, and then have the baby. And then 2 years later, you get in the podcast talking about some marriage is the hardest thing I ever had to do. You made it hard. Because you wouldn't keep it soft for someone else. Have accountability for your actions. Black women, don't take struggle love. Whoever his wife is, please leave him. Teach him a lesson. Him and the outside baby. The fuck?
What do you guys think about this clip? It's one of those clips that you watch and go back and watch again and start reading the body language to be sure if it's actually a joke or this person is being for real. He sat on that freaking chair, saying each word, saying each sentence word by word, sounding like he's saying something that makes sense, sounding like he's saying something that is very, very reasonable. Like, it's just very funny. I had a child on my wife, and what I can do is to be sending my wife heart emoji. It's an emoji. Like, it's not like an ordered heart. It's not like he went outside to go and order heart. He sent heart to his wife every single day. He said he was going to be committed to sending heart to his woman every single day. But on day 21 already, he failed. And he was having that conversation. He's even giggling like he did something reasonable. Like, he's giggling like he tried. He's giggling like he's making a very big effort to right his wrong. He even said he does not know about the interviewer, but it feels good for sending, heart emojis to his wife emoji for 21 days. Something you said you were going to be committed to sending it to her. And even if you send an emoji to her every single day of our life for the rest of our life, does that even make up for the fact that you had a baby on her? And the fact that he is displaying that as is doing something big, I think that's a pandemic on its own. Like, just sending an emoji has become a very big hack. For someone to do that is enough effort to make towards somebody they had a baby on. Like, I'm not really getting it. And he was there looking very chilled, relaxed, like he was about to have a very meaningful conversation. No, they are supposed to switch off, like literally switch off that mic. I agree to the lady who said that lady should have left the moment she found out, because they are both at fault. Like, why are you waiting? Like, that woman said it is his wife making him feel like he's doing something big. Maybe she has been applauding him for sending the heart emoji, and that's the reason why he's feeling like, oh, he's trying. Day 21, I sent my wife an emoji. Like, it's crazy. A real pandemic out there. The bar is below hell. Let me know what you guys think about this video, because the comment section, I had a laugh of my life. Let me know your thoughts on what this man said he's doing for his wife after having a baby on her, and what he is doing to excel and exceed as a husband, because I really want to hear you guys' thoughts on this particular one. Thank you all so much for joining. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe before you go and turn your bell notification on. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And I love you guys.